No sia bo ha eye Adom TV anyume mamu adwo ebraso sanyume no sia kase bo no ye de basam no edroso de edimu akotene ye de ebekọ panyo tu franka ma NPP afi atwamu abato no ano Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ehse adwumaso na wabo ama party no na ebiemu so no wo hye ne dwumadi odi yese mampania be de ekira ekyepefee eso no eye kandifo a NPP ehia akwa fempim no ne aduno nwotwe edanchen so bekọ emrase begefie abegyeko ya wonom eda eye amanebo awodo ene enkrato so no na emu panyi ba ko Dr. Kabirutia semente be ho ase asori wo edrom komo ne dom kese no so abegyeko no so no na ama wo mudwumadi ano ye den ase wo mutumi enya entiase afenso ye de ebekọ Bank of Ghana ye kese Penyefo de tuja esa digital credit directive no entebia wo mode eba abayedwuma sede ne wom ede na ede eba obete ho amane ewo kasebo mu kaise ekoye ne ma agokansie ebeba obi man so amane bone gisema pomuden na edwade ede nyina ebedan wo edin amegeso ene abena pokoa wenie momo adwobiom ebasisia Yes, ensem na sia ye fiti wo NPP amanyoko mu abetifia bato pesua no so emrase bedwani ye Dr. Brian Champon unsa na nse ye na ebim so ma ye post na mpanyefo a ebesi akan ewo NPP mu yi na mo dia ba ebi wo so Dr. Brian Champon nya 1% obi ahwere di kan wo se nyina no eye ade bi nipa bi akotu sika na wo ede ye no wono de hunu se ni eso ni faso enti no mfa ni sika na hoden enkohyesa ne mani mu no
Funshi mu bia Dr. Brian Champon and the campaign team share so awode nema hodo bi a waye emprempren eto nsanchofo enim enese ne waye krado ede ama MPP for one mo premier de share so and odi to just say ohun so manfo pina na odi post ahodo ba beto monten so kire se enipa na ahodo no wono mo ekwakosi akan no wo mu ba ko bi ehuri edikan we no wo kirima sa post yi pina manfo achada kwakotua na wono mo de ba beto monten so nenso no wonye na adwene se wotua tiku anasesempo ede ama obi a we no odi to just say manfo pina na de post awodo bi eba nanim ekire se wo mo bi kakra obetumi ede atomonten so ama wono mo nenso wo kira agro ene form ne senti wogidi passe amafo pina agena tuma wono mo ebeto na ba ede ama no.
The polls that put others ahead of me, you know, I'm sure if tomorrow I want to put up polls that put myself ahead of others, I'm sure that I can have some friendly posters do same for me. They do not concern me. Most of these polls are psychological operations on the system, totally meaningless. I don't intend to sponsor polls in my favor. I'm here, I'm in this campaign office. Many people come with their polls that, oh, you are winning, you are 90%, you are 70%. Give us money so that we'll go and put it in the papers, put it on online portals. I'm not interested in any of that.
Hono sanka side afa galansin semse hono di to just say be ya enka ben yi woni enefua aduokro meche 90 days emfansi wo no mmra efoma gudie to emfa kwampa so dwumedi nyina wo man mu sane be ya ebetumi abo ama yensu wonsu a ni ase nyina no asan akwanete bia dada mu.
Citizens have to be told what to do. We have to put a stop. We have to put a stop to the situation. Galamsey, halt it for 90 days. Stop it. Everybody should stop mining in this country, regardless of the financial consequences. We have to agree that for the next 90 days, I'm not talking about even a state of emergency, 90 days, rainy season, let's clear our water bodies, let's engage how we go back to mining.
NPP muana ye jina no Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ene tu franka ma wo mo wa fi atwa mu abato ni mu na wo de to dwa sebra no ye mampania be de etire adwuma wo ye ene enyema bia wo tu ne ho si ho ye ede ma NPP no edi adanse pefi se wono ene kandifo no kware mu a obetumi edi party nanim ede akwa fempim no ene aduno nwotwe abato kese no.
Na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia etisi mu a wahye ento abase ekọ abato mpesua ahenu aduoso nsia wo man mu nyina na odena no de isem akwakoto manim de enti a SMP amanyoko no akitafo ene asi ahene na etu ahenefo esa ato abama ne biem no be kita franka ade amanyoko no ene da adwuma de ne hyase obuna poye mantem a okọ sini east sini west ene atebu amentin abato mpesua so a wona omanfo ho etwetwe nkomo na kwame danso ya no ewo sini west abato mpesua so dwuma de ase ene ode atodwa se vinhyadu nsia ni a besom MPP amanyekuo eja na adwuma ho ebedi na nado danko Akufo-Addo achi no asom amanyekuo no efiri ho bi sabre ya eno ahye ne den amana ye krado se tumidi a omode be hye ne nsa no obesom yie no abo amanyekuo no asa aba pa mu biem
208 na me wo Bank of Ghana na me ye omo penyi governor no Abedi Chiri penyi no Abedi Chiri deputy governor of Bank of Ghana ena na Akufo-Addo be frame me o se mimbe ye na Abedi Chiri Samre no na President Akufo ebedi 8 years na nipa bebre cast kire me say mama njai me adwuma no na membe ye running mate o say no party are breaking it no enti me ba yendi nkunim but me kanchire o mo say President Akufo ena appointing me deputy governor enti MPP here say meba abeboa na yenya let me din kunima mentimi nkase member enti me resigning my job ewo Bank of Ghana be ye running mate of the MPP
eno achi na mrashe bidwani ogina hodo manfo Waterno North Dr. Gideon Boakon so de tudwa se
na enye ba omi akoro ya ana ye wo opposition na ye hu ne so ye nyankopon enye wono a MPP bra na ye wo opposition no na ye hu ba omi ase oye nyankopon Sagana ha wan sorry ankasa na ye hu se ye obi kra ya mana ye den aka na asema maye oyire no ho ye adwumade de ne ti eto ho ma adasa ame kodru baabi no NDC for kra boni din eka no ho asem eche obi a wa MPP mo
ye atnatna hodo a womo na womo ehye pomde ho se bi won ma yare sabia na wakwakwaje wa yare hye wonim se be se emududo no a na eye adwuma wo bra womo eni licenses a emasa tumi no enam so ma hifra asori ama emiamia hodo womo sa yare yare sabia bedu nwotwe na womo atotomu a ne nyina no eye so wo se emra no kena amana ye adwuma
Our Hair Facility Regulatory Agency, Wamo Amamra 829 Act 2011 no HRP face Ubia, Opese, Waye Aresabi Jumedi Bian or Sawa Jitumikata, Eddie Free Hefra for ho, Nakahu Biamene, Hefra Chesi Monteso, here after 1 mile, nay, what need to Mikata or some for ya deal crum here, or Banabi Pimu Asante Mantemiano, Kumase Metropolitan Assembly, Krene Cassie, or Kotumu Chrese, we need to Mikata.
Ajumana ya na exercise the whole country near no. You start with Greater Accra. You phase 1 of Greater Accra. You best go Greater Accra bium. You phase 2 Ashanti region ya. You other regions. At a point you bedru baby no. You be want multiple teams across the country at the same time. Now the entire among we KMA clinic ne say KMA clinic ya bank clinic a. Ono so ma ayarehwe e wo Kumasi. Duemu na yen records say facilities or more have license no enka the next year beto a omo ne bebuso omo de enti a omo ne have license omo hwe enipa wo ayerehwe kwan so enti yeso ye ba no obi antimi ankere so omo license bi eno nti no na yesi yetum e ma omo so edi mra so se de ye mra no kire say obi a betimi ansa na betimi ahwe obi wo Ghana e wa ayerehwe mu no e se unya license free reference and why juma
oto anenkase so chese omba santimantem henefu amienu sabia be se duno mutimi ko ya emudu nwotwe eni tumikrata
ya ba Kumasi anasa Ashanti region free no abeka sabre no ya timi akọ 20 facilities emudu nwotwe eni reference license and omo license ewu sa edu nwotwe ne yatum mienu de ekodru no na omo license no enwa no madru animu a akaka crab no mo sa kanti no it wouldn't have been fair to close them down but 18 no there obu a won see office da obi wa the license wu ye no onye nyadwe so beba abaye obi so onu mu a ubetimi adru na hotantantan enti sa ne ma no
Medewo eko apoemante mo ani ejina wa Franklin South Mpotem hodom kroba ko efre hodom kranten abotan efri hodom eba mame kroba ni nyina ewo mansinkro no mu no ensamso enso bi da ho na bridge yen samso eda so a ewo sempanyifo behwe na wo ye no manfo efri abotan eba mame krobo etumi enya kwan na wo mo ba no wo mo emeye yen so yira fa wo mo enei kro no wuntumi entwa ene wakọ mame krobo fo nso ntumi entwa ma enam so ma na sedu kocho no na ye wo hene wo Mpotem ne manfo dia de se ato aban ni mansi kreche nim se wo mo mehye enye samso ne ma wo
Granting abotan eye mpatem bi a womo abene pa eba kuayo emu ewo kwewu Afran Plain South a womo ben maame krobo ekwan ye free maame krobo ede kompatem awodo ewo ho womo ehia ensamso na aboa ama omanfo ewo ho akoneaba ehonsem etimi akonenim enam se nsu eto a yiri fa ho ntino eyade a emwa omanfo etiti sa mpatem okra Oyini ho mpatemu ede adisede ato ye NDC amanyoko no wo mo chairman esidun ketia se wonhwe se promise a ode betu dwa se wo mo beye nsamso de amon mabra wo mo ye campaign no wonhwe no ntuso anamo
NDC aban wo be promise se ye kwati abota ye bridge e abia biankan obeye man meka be afimu ani ye wurase din ketia e ba ma be krobo amo menene tonchia na ono so sha me bo se so omu wini NDC wini a ye bridge yi omba be ya man ye sre se ya boa amomo wini ye problem nyina ye kwanye ye need light ye need chin compound ye need school but ye can say ye priority aye ye bridge
Omanfo bia wo nso etimpatemu a abiribia wo mo echi omenam se ensamso ni wona akwan nso eniema enkoyi no wo nso ni Adom news nsentwofo twetwe nkomo no wo mo de nsem se na tuudwa
eduru su tobresa yentimi ntwa nsuoi abatan ema memba nti na ma ye no bayaka mekasa nyina mekita bro be se 50 bags bentimi nko nti ya de srede ya de to aban nimu ne se wo meboa ye bridge no
school for edura no passe ni ba be ko school a kise mi do mo ba na ma be woro me ho de mo twa nsuo no na ma ko na mo pun school nsuo a masa betena ha woro me ho na masa de mo twa nsuo na ko eya asefem se wo friti ase be sia kokoro ba kwa we eye tie na so science say nsuo ni yentimi nkro so nti just bridge ni nti just okwanwan sa ansa last week ne ye de aburo motoki miensa e ba be sia kokoro bo ye beduru ha na nsuo na yire ya aburo no kan nsuo agya ma nsuo buraburo ni nyina ma aburo se aburo ni nyina se
wa mo amhwe the way aye bre ya omon twa omani mehwe yen na Afran Plains granting abotan na maame krobofo yen so se kan Ghana ho ye to aba wa ha papa
Mami ncha me ho emra de aka me fanto asoma Mami na se guswa e ka me ho anwumre ye to aso a na me de e kolebu ene ne mpotamo no sese ye kase wo hwe kolebu mochi road no e na Gorgesburg Avenue na akwan no asai wo hwe kolebu ayaresabia kase referrals ahodo e ba ho ne tibi e kwan no ewo mu a omanfo chese hygiene traffic e wo so no wo yare mpo na wo kwa ayaresabia na ko akoye adwenjene wo mo de ade settle mpanyefani so hwe sisi kwan
ade ground ade about traffic about traffic no day traffic they no day some portion of why and one of me I said I able
quite the way I end there say buy home baby because oko wenim kakra pothole aba ho creating more traffic but think I be an ombema assembly na ba be sha okay ni beje
master ye ka ye ntiminto say aboso ka no ma bebre ye nteso ti ntiminto hwe ye srampanimfo na haka credit say de siase ne de say no ma nyina ye ka ase nyina say ye srampanimfo so maboy na de we aho kire si e ba yo so ye sro mu a maboy na hanye kura ye sro mu bebre ase kwa na ba yo ma siesie kwa no nye Is it the economy? Cash you to cash in your say. To go time so we overhead ya na papa.
Na yeto so ara fe ye sanso akwakohwe won se enansan eja ahyehye ekoso no nimdifo amiate ase se wiring cables na mode hyehye mu fie obeso kane abechaje phone ani ade no na ebi hodo masinto ewo mu Ghana Standards Authority ye governing board no e de atudwa so mo etoto niema no ahwe se cables ahodo ya wo mo eye no mayimu no won be ne papa ye bebo amanfo ejapade ho ban
Ena meja hwehwe na nsen me ne muso wo manfo afi mu ene wono bia wodi dwuma enti ene chairman the governing boards Emma Ghana Standards Authority Hud Muktari ene ede atudwa se authority no eye ne obetimi aye bia hwese enhoma wodo a yeye ayede ewaye ne fi ene ye nnwuma ahodo mu no ebeye ne a eye papa na afi nso susudi ayede esiwo amano no sa pepepe na wono mo eye no susu se wono mo eye na sa betimi aboa ama eja hwehwe a na nsen ema ne muso no abafom.
If you remember, recently, GSA is trying to come out
with a way of at least identifying the sources of cables and promoting the wire cables that are produced in this country. Because at least if we have an oversight of the products that are manufactured in this country, then we would have the ability to go out there and ensure that every cable that is coming onto the market, is of the right quality. What type of copper is used in the wires so that we make sure it meets standards. So GSA is again working on that, but it has started working with the local manufacturers of wire and cable in this country so that we can proceed on that.
Hudu Mokhtari, SI editor,
we probably do not have all the resources to make sure that we are able to police the market, adequately. So what we try to do is to encourage consumers, all of us are consumers, to make sure that you ask, the manufacturer, or you verify to see if products conform to the standards of the GSA. For that, you may need to look for the standards.
Medewo eko emrase bejefie unse na sanya na osofo shenka tonsem so Sam George ene DSC before benya akasakasa kakra anina na eyomudwumadie ne ebo ne sika omo eji Ghana for no na abejeko no menti be hwase kakra wo so eno na donkuma no echese asa bibia no dom kese ne person modi omododo no etwifa omo so eba na sade a omo so entiase.
The minority wrote to the chairman of the Information and Communication Committee asking that a meeting be summoned with the minister and that of the DSCV multi-choice to come and brief House. They bluntly turned down that offer. Of course, they are majority in the committee. So if the people are not willing to engage, if they feel that by virtue of the fact that the Ghanaian people have given them majority in parliament and by representation and proportion in the committee, they behave as they wish. It is our duty to tell the Ghanaian people what the matters are. So we are willing to engage. The minister is a minister who is grandstanding and shoulder high, doing as he wishes. But as members of the committee, you heard him on radio, even when we were trying not to talk about, you talk about investment of people. Have you heard the committees? Have you heard from the committee since January 2025? No. This is our first press conference we're addressing because we believe that the industry.
Medewo Eko University of Ghana, Legon Center for International Affairs and Diplomacy, Acting Director, Professor Peter Korte. Wadia tuja ese abibimai ewa sudie kesiye, obwadia atse abibimai asasi magudie bebre, wasu omo enshe na abibimai mwa kandifono enfasa, obwadia enipa wadia mano, entutu abibimai na abibimai krabeshe.
Legon Center for International Affairs and Diplomacy. Jumedia woye asinti anadaso the evolving global reset, leveraging African agency through pragmatic options. And a Professor Peter Korte, eche muse ebi mindpuntu ewo ebi brimpenifo ensem de senti wompe kwan wodwoso sebe ya empuntu nyuma no ebitimi akọ enimo. Eche muse
bia first as quarters no momo ye kiosk ne containers bibre yi nyina ameda. Oye ne da ho sa wo na isa investors ba this who to say man for CC down real estate name other businesses back room ho agriculture commercial agriculture back room because to say who aban or drink kwechiri they say na river say or mafa amodi ye electricity best supply to the region nti no be na pese opportunities are wo ho no your leaders no so won't take advantage of such opportunities no na mo fa CC yaman no Omuyesana investors beba kromo.
Enwechi Kane Special Representative, Emma UN Secretary General, Ewa Mali, Ene Kane Assistant Secretary General, Emma Peacekeeping Operations, Elga Simwane, and so editor will be mind penning for him, Sewama Wambunye Drew. I won't see Jinayahodua, Ebeboa Ama Mpuntu no Aquanimo.
Well, Africa is a rich continent, very rich in terms of natural resources. We have a young population, so these are assets. And for those assets to be harnessed, again, there is no alternative to economic integration. That's what creates the economy of scale that would make it possible to industrialize and to use our resources properly to the benefit of our people. And Africa has to be better governed for the people, governed in a transparent manner, so that those resources are used.
Na we eye abrantia na so re fe no Alfred Saki mfie aduana enkron 49 years na wonyanche bia na wono na wokoba ema abusua bidi oboni beka se breadwinner akwansi eto Alfred ama enei wadane sesefo na Adom kase adinachi na bra boba bi osase ene ba bi na awewie enkohwe bi
telephone school fees ni omuhwe no between UPS no the host fee anyway no is more than 100 million so into me.
Openi Alfred Saki wedi mfinhia no aduanan enkono a oteka so won finfin montam no mu ena mo hu se wusu etwa adwajo ni nyina no dibu nkompo akwakwahwe nachi abra match bosume ne to so edunu enum afimu onyankwanhia na bibia woda emu ayedin obi ananka kane wono ene to bibi ema ne busuafo edie eni Alfred mom ene de nani eto manfo so hwese dane de nyina wo beba na nsira ba mu se ne be ono so betimi nya bibi ede akona no na we na bra accident victim support Ghana for mo finhye to so edu ode hyehye so nam so ama wono mo ekoye nipa bi te se Alfred mo adoya eho ode sanse mu si eto Adom kase ama ne boni kwadwo mensa brampa enim
na me koba anga I will not say it, I'll bet everything myself. But now, in combat, to me, then Kaiko, the same year, the same first, to be a meeting in the sky. And I know what and a problem does huge money. I bet me, at me, I boy me, bet me, I sustain me, I bet me, I boy me, me call. Hospital Grana, many thousand Winiba in and out time in review and medication to money I am in Beman for I am Missumeti, I am in better it has become a better to me. To media Miss before.
Kofa by the accident victim support Ghana Reverend Cyril Benedict Crab and so echeche nema hudu bia oni nukuno efam nanso eno ensi wono mo kwan adane de nyina ohwese obetimi de emwa adomomamfo
course ayenya in a day air 17 nkofo ayetumi attend to womo be ebia 8 and 7 ye be sra womo various regions womo betumi aboa pa no endu 5 pa endu 5 na ya especially we share the akwanhia na ekoso na nipa ewu pa na se nipa pra pa no edoso na emwa no enoso fama wo mo de bia me yentem ka se me fanhia government nko a akwanhia na nya government neto no eto Ghana fo nyina ti here they say we are all vulnerable. It can happen to any of us enti obia obehu bibia no owo bi nko ade a obetumi aboa
Yenyina rahosemi so na mentwa me ho mebasi beda sese anwumre oguso a eka me ho edin amegye so ene abena pokoa wennie na apomode ho amane bono ba enkra hase ya school for hygiene na empanyifo ye die ne mu ede afutu amaganafo nyina se ensa hohoro eyade bako a ebonipa eho ban efri enkekanwa ene yade ahodo ne sa so nti no bibia manye na semhia na omhohoro wo ensa eno ebeboa.
Global Hand Washing Day, Ayokoso Ewiase Afanenina, Winton Environmental Health and Sanitation Department, Accra School of Hygiene, Awomo Kolebu, Edincheche Akoma Suku 4, Ewo St. Jude School, Ene Nanka Bruce, School, Ewo Kolegono, Encheche Awomo de Man Suku Kwade Nisu Womo Bedi Woni, Ene Kwaya Womo Befaso, Aworo Womonsa, Sene Yarewa Awodo Entimi Enko Nimu. Jumedi Ekoso no head my Environmental Health and Sanitation Department. Our Accra School of Hygiene, Michael Afodeve, any Adom News in Central for Chichen Comono, Eddie Futu Emma Ghana for.
We are sending in Ajiatu say, and there I had this Global Hand Washing Day. No, ye tima ana butaya eda yenima yedi afidedano be a hand washing hero. And I say, ye nyina ye tu ye hu esiho. sɛ ɛbɛbɔ dawuro ɛfa hand washing ho anansa hohoro ho enti yɛma ɔmo nyinaa ɛte aseɛ sɛ beebi a wowɔ sɛ wowɔ school wowɔ market o wowɔ wofiefie mu hifa church o ɛsɛ woyi wo ho to hɔ sɛ wobɛbɔ dawuro ɛfa hand washing ho.
Assistant Headmaster St. Jude School ɛwɔ Kolegon Yimano Fosuama ɛnso ɛde to dwa sɛ
mɛda School of Hygiene for us is ɔmabɛyɛ such events we educative events we ama nkwala no and meka say it has been very educative ɔmabɛkyerɛkyerɛ nkwala no sɛnea yɛ woro yɛnsa yie yɛna yɛnim sɛnea ɛworo yɛnsa but steps a ɛsɛ ɔmdi so ɛfa nyeworo ɔmo nsa no ɔmabɛkyerɛkyerɛ mu yie ɛkyerɛ nkwala no ɛna nkwala no so
Osukuni baako nso ne Adom News nsɛnkyerɛfoɔ twetwe nkɔmmɔ wɔde to dwa sɛ
the hand washing is key in preventing contamination of certain diseases. We also learned about the procedures and why it's important to wash our hands or observe hand washing. And also when there is running water and soap unavailable, we have to use the sanitizer and also use the hand washing procedures.
Ejadi emu ensem no Bank of Ghana esesede ne wiase ne nyina no ekodegeta befo kwanso no wo so ebe sakra ni mom etibia na ne saso no de wo de ba no eye virtual asset license and bre na aso nti no ne beboa de wo se wo ye license na sesikampo a eno no wodi ebo besia ene ho akwa nyina crypto nyina no wo de beko abefo kwanso a ebebo ejadi
Bank of Ghana ene edi atudwa se enche kura kwan yafa so ebobosia no wono mo ba besesa nema ani kane no na nkese se wonante edekọ wo banki asena wetimi enya bosia bonanso ene wono mankasa so esakra nema mu a obetimi afa befo kwan so na wonso aba obosia wo mmere ho ewe yo chemanya no nko a wono mesa ma manfo so license se ne bi wetima hwese djuma manfo edi ewo mani mu no ne kwanso na wono mo eye no abra second deputy governor Matilda Santi Siedu ekasa ewo momo fintech stakeholders forum na hwehwe so wankramante mo hase. We
expect that from the 3rd of November, applications will now be received for digital credit. So if that's an area you're interested in, certainly that is something to take note of. In the medium term, we will modernize supervision through SuperTech and RegTech tools using digital analytics and AI to monitor risks in real time.
Uno sanu tuja se wono muni yuku ena fi cyber security for ka wonto maboma eni nipa bese ahana ya na wono mo fakwati kwanso eredi bosia boju medie nyina wono mo akire wono mo a wohwese emra no betimi ne wono mo edi
but guided by integrity. As transactions move online, exposures widen. The Bank of Ghana's joint operations with IOCO and the Cyber Security Authority in recent times helped us uncover over 400 illegal lending operators, and that serves to us as a wake-up call.
Eho CEO de Mobile Money Limited Shaibu Haruna Sunkase mode to just say sab initiative ya womode ebe obubo somende toso miensa na wono ebe shase edi juma.
Efa adia obrono beka say progressive policy framework Bank of Ghana edi atudwa no ema ye jumadu a ye de no so no ekonanim. And your confidence in so say new policies here they are to implemented by November 3 on digital lending. No, be protect your customers and ebema ye jumadi efa lending hono.
Enti ebrason ye kwaba na fia godi mu nsem ye de abeto aso.
Abshameda says Oguso Adom TV. Emrason agudi mu nsem anwumre so jebre na membono petim wadre na se uhu se esuame se dia na no eye color party osi olabawo mamefa agudie monsem entoa so na yenwura mo the senior national soccer team the Black Stars of Ghana team no asye ye na no ene coach Otuado ode etudwa se wohwe ni team a enei washase eboabo no da kopie mo World Cup enche ebaso Canada, Mexico and US memo ne dia na se ose tutu ona no mranti a wono wom aye adwuma na se mo ntino hwe so betimi enya team papa akopie mo.
And I think the most important thing is the players at shots who are already there, that they try to welcome them warm, the captain as a leader, but also the leaders in general to integrate the players well. It's very, very important to speak to them, to engage with them, to help them if there's any problem. And then surely me as a coach, but also the staff to integrate them well. And this is, I think, the key for each and every player coming in new. But like I said before, I think I don't know what will happen in 8 months, 9 months, but I guess that the core of this squad will stay. They deserve it. They were there in very difficult times. They are there playing all the qualifiers. So this is also what I will put in.
Sankomo wemo enane urema ekane National Sports Authority board chairman Honorable Kwajoba Ajiman wode tudwa se ekwanja ewo ho se sobi ewo nchen na se sebi woni mbo no bo a ekwan wo ho se coach ne betunsa afreno.
We because of opportunities, but they are footballers. How much money they are professionals, and obi episode or display at the world stage, World Cup stage. So Prince Boateng World Cup now, when he came, he performed. Because Obi are qualified at the World Cup. Why do you want to leave the person out and beef up your team? But you have good players, you have great players, you have those who can compete at the world stage. In the year have material now, you want any omwa, the person don't bomb positions on bono. Are they stronger than them? Are they better than them? Can they compete for that position with A and Omo is here? If I say Omo, good, great, excellent.
Honorable Kwajoba Ajiman and I watch Sebe articulator a kwano, a duce kwana papa na all fast wakono, chesi a tamno esikaso, and ensemwa, and they want also at the air to Jamaica so yemfa and semno ensi. Makachro say, color party, Ola ba wo, Nyamiaduma, Busumwe every year, and I said that edikan ewo Busumia, Yababi Simono, and a disagmedi, Yade Ebrewo, within the Kobe Stone or Command Crab, Bakwa Maka, and Suruja, Edura, and numero uno, she.
Twaswa anejisemu ena yaduru na brother Same eye Kristo ni mapaya wotonyuma ye nyamenyum yebie na wode atudwa ese etode bia se wo ye Kristo ni eno nche so bejeja ho no ayo ho sebja wo free chiretu wo se wo makwan na a Christopher so esisi wo ho emo life ni bi
nyame a eno nche se yo ho moblofo ana yo ho satale pani bi sikane jete ye wurade dia sikane jete eye wurade nyankopon ne dia yen na wo se ye theater le pa ye dress emu obi hu se Kristo na ye ka no ho asem ni mu ode
ye gina so na ene anwume no sia ka se boy de ba ne ye de ni nyina asi edian meje so ene abena pokoa when Nyame Adom 1st November ewo Legon Botanical Gardens Adom FM Color Party no waje so olaba wa kala ye de hyebra na ye ni samini eba dendende wogina mu madawa sanyumre makraw